Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Transportation Nation Network. I have partnered with them to bring you the best in trucking entertainment and trucking news on the web. Go to their website, transportationnation.com, and you will find that it is your one-stop shop for everything trucking. There's a lot of great trucking shows and entertainment there as well. I encourage you to go, sign up on their website, and subscribe to their shows so you don't miss any. I hope to see you there. Link is down below in the description.
Oh, let's clean you guys off first. Clean your lens off. There you go. Good morning, everybody. We're sitting here in Medicine Hat, Alberta. We're on our way to Kamloops, British Columbia. 938 kilometers from here. We stopped at the Flying J here last night, had a good night's rest, and we're ready to hit the road again. Diesel. What do you think? What do you think? Why are you holding a selfie stick, man? What are you doing with that? Only bozos hold those things. Not true. I think it's pretty cool. Everybody can get a pretty good look at everything inside the truck this way, and how messy everything is, and how I keep saying I'm going to clean it up, but I never do. You see, I'm not special, I'm just like you. All right, begin the day with a little dusting. Why do we want to start today with yesterday's dirt? Am I right? Dun, dun. I'm not going to get it all, just a good portion of it. I'm no detailer. I'd love to get this truck detailed, but I'm going to wait until after winter because it gets so dirty in the wintertime. Speaking of poppies, do you have your poppy yet? Remembrance Day is on the way. Remember, make sure you get a poppy and wear it. I put mine there because I'm always putting my jacket on and off, and there you'll see it more. It will remind all of you more than if I had it here right now, because you wouldn't see it there. But when you do go out, you usually put it on your left side, right over your heart, if you're wondering. So what the poppy is it's a symbol of remembrance of our fallen soldiers and our fallen heroes in World War I and II and every other conflict we've been involved with since then. How do I get out of this parking lot now? Oh, okay, there we go. Gotcha. That way. I always chuckle when I see that trucking company, that truck right there. It's called Truck and Roll. Someone's taking my slogan from me, rock and roll. I made that up, you know, rock and roll. I'm just kidding. Don't believe everything I say. Only believe 90% of what I say. Most of what I say is right. The other 10%, if yeah. Make our way around here, get back onto the highway, and we're going to be on our way to the mountains. We'll be in Calgary, I think, in about 3 hours. We're going to go around Calgary, and then from there it's like 2 hours into the Rockies. So, what, 5 hours? We should be graced with the presence. No, we'll be gracing the Rocky Mountains with our presence. That's the way that saying goes. Like they need my presence to be majestic. Majestic all on their own. Why is my GPS lost? Why is it trying to figure out where I am? I'm going this way. Wait. There's a car coming. I don't know if he's going. This road is closed. It says right there. It's closed. You don't care. Okay. You're just gonna give her. Road closed. There she goes. It says local traffic only, so obviously she needs to go down that road for local reasons. Okay. So we got the tarp load behind us. We got 3 tarps on it. It's a load of glass. I picked it up in Minnesota, USA, and it's going all the way, almost to the west coast. Not quite. Kamloops is sort of what? That's still the interior of BC, right? Sort of central BC. Trucks are not allowed on the road ahead. That's why I'm not going to go on the road ahead. I got my signal on. I'm going that way. Why wouldn't I be allowed on that road? That's a truck route. You don't know what you're talking about. Mandy, I don't trust her. Well, come on. I didn't clock in and start my day to sit at a red light. Yeah. There you go. See, you just got to talk to it like that, and then it turns green. Yep. Here we go.
On right to Highway 1 West.
Finally, you say something correct. Yes, I will take the ramp on the right. Trans-Canada Highway number 1. Nobody coming. All right. Diesel, you ready for this? I'm excited for today. I don't know. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to see the mountains today. You love the mountains. I know you do. I lost his collar somewhere. How do you lose a dog's collar? That's why I don't like taking it off. I took his collar off for night usually so he can get, it's not uncomfortable for him so he can sleep. Woke up this morning, no idea where his collar went. No idea. He doesn't have a collar now. How am I supposed to walk him? I have to stop somewhere and buy him a new collar. Sir, that one was fancy. It lit up and had a fancy tag with his picture on it. It's got to be in here somewhere. But I looked everywhere and there's only so many places in a truck you can hide. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was like by the door and I opened the door and it fell out and I didn't realize it at one point. How do I lose a collar? There's a Boston Pizza over there. Just saying. My favorite restaurant. So I decided to go through the city of Calgary today instead of around on the bypass. It's pretty much exactly the same time to do each one, just there's a lot more stop and go here. But I'm filming this on a Sunday, so there's not that much traffic. It's a weekend. And I miss the city. I mean, this is my favorite Canadian city. So I wanted to roll through here and just, for old time's sake, because before they built the bypass, we'd have to come through here every time going to BC. Now we hardly ever go through the city anymore. There's so many interesting buildings. Calgary's an interesting city. It's a pretty big city. Always liked it here. We're building something new here too. That looks like fun. Sunday, nobody's working though. Cool, we're just coming out the west side of the city right now. So we don't really lose any time by going through the city. Might cost, well, it's a lot further, so I don't think it even costs that much more in fuel. I wouldn't do this during the week. During the week there's so much traffic. But I figure, it's a Sunday, why not? Let's go for a Sunday cruise in Calgary. What are you doing, my friend? The speed limit there says 70 kilometers an hour. You are doing 50. Hello? Hello? Why are you going so slow? Seriously, man. Well, there's a red light coming up here now, but serious. I gotta get around this guy. Sunday drivers, tell you what. Sunday drivers. Diesel, you just love Sunday drivers. I'm from Steinbach. I know all about Sunday drivers. Seriously, what is wrong with this guy? I'm going around him. I know it's Sunday, but seriously. That tint is illegal in Manitoba. Couldn't even see who was driving. It was dark.
Exit on
do people gotta drive so slow? I don't understand. Don't you get places to be? Don't you want to get where you're going? I mean, the speed limit is set for days like this. It's a perfect sunny day, no ice, no water, nothing to worry about. That reminds me of Quebec. Man, speed limits in Quebec, everybody does like 10 or 20 under the speed limit. Everybody. Oh, that's where the CBC News place is. Ha! So that's where all the fake news comes from. Right there. Just off view of the camera. What is the CBC? CBC's our Canadian Broadcasting Company. It's state media. They're funded by our federal government, so you know that they're definitely not biased, you know. Why do you keep wanting me to turn? I want to go straight. I'm going straight. I mean, it'd be very hard for an organization to criticize another organization that pays their paychecks, you know? That'd sort of like be biting your own hand. No, that'd be like biting the hand that feeds you. That'd be like me criticizing my boss to his face. They're not going to do it. They're not going to hold the government accountable when they're getting paid by the government. They're just going to make the government look as awesome as possible, right?
Continue 5 kilometers, then keep left onto Highway 1 West.
Finally, she gives me the right directions. More people going slow. Excuse me? Do you know who I am? No? Huh. Beggars. Calgary's a really fast-growing city. It's like an oil town. Oil cowboy town. You know, it's a western city. A lot of rodeos here. A lot of oil money. Most of the oil money's up in Edmonton, but, you know, a lot of it's down here, too. Home of the Calgary Flames NHL franchise. Until our Winnipeg Jets came back home, Calgary was my team. Alright, now we're stopping for no reason. Okay, that light looks very green to me. Very green. It's actually very bright green. There you go, now you see it. Okay. Getting a little closer. It doesn't look any better from here. Kind of hoping that maybe, you know, maybe it was just a passing little gray cloud. Just getting into Banff National Park here right now, just around this corner. And I think this is where it's going to start getting bad. Let's hope I'm wrong. too bad. Looks like it's all just rain right now. What's that light in the sky over there? It's a weird looking plane. Oh, it's a helicopter. Ha! And here I thought I was seeing a UFO. Nope. Just a helicopter. So if it stays rain like this, it's not going to be too bad. But, you know, we're still at the bottom of the valley here. We still got to go all the way over the mountains. There's no way this isn't going to turn to snow when we get up there. Here it is. That is snow. Very wet snow, melting as soon as it hits the windshield, but we're not even out of the valley yet. It's just so fluffy. It's like little fluffy balls of cotton candy falling from the sky. This is where they're widening the highway and they're blasting the mountain out of the way. Made pretty good progress so far. It's crazy. It's amazing how much effort it takes to build a road through the mountains. You know, I don't blame them for not having a 4-lane through here already, but I'm glad that they're finally getting around to it. Someone told me once on what the average cost of building a road through British Columbia is through the mountains. Something like $1 million per meter or something like that. On average, that might be way off, but I would imagine it wouldn't be too far off. Everything that goes into it, it's crazy. I think it's super fog. I don't think this is snow anymore. I think this is fog. We're up in the clouds now. Not even through the worst of it yet, so. It's always fun coming through the mountains. Not so much fun in wintertime, but scenic at least. As long as you don't have to chain up. Well, we're here in Golden. I stopped for a bite to eat and another coffee. And it looks like we went through the snow. I mean, we'll see how it is from here, but it looks like it's cleared up. Maybe we got lucky and
Turn left on 14th Street
won't have to
North.
deal with any
Then turn
snow.
right.
I am talking, excuse me. How dare you talk over me? I am the king. You know this? So disrespectful. We've got 4 hours, I'd say. 4 hours to Kamloops from here. If we don't hit any bad weather. We're just coming into Salmon Arm, BC here right now. The next big city is Kamloops after this. We got pretty lucky, I think. As soon as we got past Revelstoke, everything seemed to just clear right up. There's not even any snow on the ground. Nothing. The rain stopped. The sky is clear. I can see stars up there. So we got lucky. Look at this. Gas is $1.35.9 here. $1.69 in Manitoba. Just saying. It's great to be Manitoban some days. Some days. Sometimes. I'm just pulling into the Petro Pass here. Just at the bottom of the hill from this customer that I gotta deliver to tomorrow morning. We've been here many times together. You know where we are. I'm not gonna fuel today. I'll probably fuel in the morning. Well, after I'm finished unloading. I'm literally just around the corner from where we have to unload. This is my regular stop when we come here. I just need to find a parking spot. I think I'm going to park right along the edge here. This seems to be an old scale that doesn't work anymore, that's not being used anymore. I very often see, you see on the right hand side there's like an RV. I always see a lot of RVs in here. It's weird. In my opinion, it's weird. side here, out of everyone else's way, and this way I have no neighbors. And I get a nice, quiet, and peaceful night. Don't tell anybody. I can trust you, right? You won't tell anybody. These are my secrets that I'm sharing with you. Don't share them with the world on the internet. You know what I mean? You park on the side like this, you have no neighbors, you get a nice quiet night. I'm gonna shut the truck off. All the parking spots are mostly all filled anyways, but I'm out of the way here. Diesel. Diesel. Those people smell magnificent again. They have very good hygiene skills. Well, that's a nice compliment. I'm sure they really appreciate the compliment, Diesel. You need to go outside. You need to go outside. Are those ears perking up for any specific reason? I'm really tired. I'm gonna get a hair on you. I'm gonna let the dog out and go to bed. We gotta be up in 10 hours. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, subscribe to me on YouTube, Trucker Josh Vlogs. I make a new video every day. Thanks for watching.